Hi, and welcome to Dishin with the Pozerycki Arpino Realty Team. I'm Linda Arpino.
And I'm Bill Pozerycki, and not only do we have a passion for real estate, but also for cooking.
So we want to bring some of our favorite dishes from our kitchen to yours, with some being savory, sweet, and maybe a cocktail or two.
And watch as we also host special guests from time to time. We hope you enjoy this episode and get to try it in your own kitchen too.
Today I am making Lentil Quinoa Taco Pie. So I'm very excited. I haven't tried it before, but it's in a clean eating magazine that I got for Christmas. So I am going to give it a try. And I'm excited because it's got lots of great ingredients. It's got quinoa, extra virgin olive oil, black lentils, crushed tomatoes, black beans, cilantro, yellow onion, and cheddar cheese. And then for some of the things to put on the side, we've got shredded lettuce, avocado, these are some toppings, and sour cream. And the health benefits sort of with the quinoa, the lentils, the beans, they add a lot of protein and fiber, which is great for you, and then magnesium, which is really good for all of your body, but it does also help you calm and helps with sleeping. So lots of great health benefits, protein as well in there. And we're gonna give it a try. So we had heated up 2 teaspoons of the extra virgin olive oil, and that is the 1 small yellow onion cooking. It says to cook till it's translucent, which is really, see, it's really kind of white in there. And then when it's ready, it's almost like you could see through it. It's more like a translucent color, opaque kind of color. So anyway, so this will be about 4 minutes, and then we're cooking our quinoa over to the side. And we'll be back for our next step. And now I do have them browned a little bit, but they're sort of a lighter, whiter, translucent color. I'm going to add a few ingredients, which I did not have at the beginning. I'm kind of the absent-minded chef. I tend to forget. Anyway, a bell pepper, half of a bell pepper. It did say orange, but I had a red one at home, so I used the red one. And then 2 other ingredients, which was the chili powder. So a tablespoon of chili powder, and then there's going to be a teaspoon of cumin. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in there and then I'm going to spread it around. About a teaspoon of cumin. Stir that up. I'm going to let that cook for about 2 minutes. All mixed. You can smell both the cumin and the chili powder. So now I'm going to do 2 cups. 2 cups of the crushed tomatoes, half a cup of water, stir it around a little, and then for the lentils, I drained the lentils. Didn't rinse them, just drained them. I'll put those in. Mix those around. And now we are going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay, so the quinoa is done. So if we look in, you can see, so it goes in as the tiny, tiny little balls, and then it almost looks, it kind of opens up and has like a little tail. So we did 1 cup of the quinoa, we rinsed it in the water till it was all clear, 2 cups of water. And then we're gonna let this cool a little bit. So this one is done. This was the pepper, the lentils, the tomatoes, and the cumin and the chili powder. I'm going to turn that off. And then it's going to be a layered dish, so that's one of the layers. And then the other layer is the quinoa. Now you didn't have to cook all that. You could probably do half a cup of quinoa and a cup of water would be enough, because I have a ton of quinoa left over when I did the 1 cup of quinoa with 2 cups of water. So I rinsed the beans, that's the quinoa. Then there is 3/4 of a cup of cheese in total, so you're supposed to do half of that in here. I'm just doing half a cup, I like cheese. I'm gonna add a little extra cheese, and then you beat up 1 egg, put that in there, And then about a half a cup of cilantro, chopped up. And mix that up. And then actually I'm going to add some salt and pepper to the tomato mixture before I put it in the casserole. So I'm going to mix that up, and then we will construct it and put it in the oven. Okay, now we're going to do the lettering. It calls for a 2-quart, hold on, I'm just getting the spray, I forgot. It calls for a 2-quart pan, casserole pan. Just kind of spray it lightly. Then we're going to do half of this, kind of the red sauce layer on the bottom. Just kind of eyeball it. I'm always worried I don't have exactly half, but I don't think it really matters. That to me looks one more little scoop. All right, so half of that. Then all of the mixture that had the quinoa in it gets put in. I'll use my bigger spoon on top. I will have at the end, I'll have the recipe, the full recipe at the end, so you can have it in writing if you're interested, assuming it's going to come out yummy. I'll let you know at the end. Okay, now I'm going to put all of this sauce back on, cover it up, and then I am going to put it in. So I have the ovens preheated to 375, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and how long am I cooking it? For 25 minutes. And then you're going to take it out. I'll show you it then, and then add some more cheese and put it in. So we'll see in about 25 minutes. For about 25 minutes. I did cover it before I put it in the oven. And we're going to uncover it. You see it nice and bubbly. So you're going to put the other half of the cheese on top. So I'm just going to put more than probably it calls for. Put that on, and I'm going to put it back in for 10 more minutes, and that's going to be done. So I just took it out of the oven after 10 minutes, so the cheese is all melted, and I am going to turn off my oven, so I don't forget that. All right, now I'm going to go in, get a scoopful, put it in the bowl. So I have some of the toppings, so I am going to do some of the shredded lettuce, and some of the avocado. I'm not a huge sour cream fan, so some people in my family are, so they'll eat that. So I'll try it in a minute, but the benefits, again, has some great health benefits to this. So it is vegetarian, it is gluten-free, so it has loaded with magnesium, fiber, iron, protein, with all the, between the black beans, the quinoa, and the lentils. So I'm gonna give it a try. A little bit of, come in and look at the whole, okay, a little bit of each thing, pull on a bit. It's very tasty. It's got a lot of sort of hardiness to it because of all the beans and the lentil and all that. So if you're looking for that kind of recipe, here it is. We're not in our household vegan or, vegetarian or gluten-free, but it's delicious anyway. So I was looking for a delicious, healthy meal. I will put the full ingredients at the end. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you make it, let me know how you enjoyed it.